let's talk about the Circle of the Sea, which is a brand new subclass in this book. So this subclass is all about not only channeling the magic of oceans, but also of storms.
Yeah.
We realized when we were building out the quartet of subclasses for every class in this book that the Druid, with its Circle of the Land and Circle of the Moon, and then we also knew we wanted to bring in the Circle of the Stars, we were missing when it comes to sort of the terrestrial side of the Druid's fantasy. We were missing a subclass that had to do with oceans.
Yeah.
And so that's what this subclass is all about. And so you see that in the Circle of the Sea spells that they have access to, where again, it's this mix of aquatic and stormy themes. And we wanted to connect these two because not only are storms so often associated with oceans in our world, we also wanted to make sure that this Druid had things in their kit that are useful even when they are far away from a body of water. Essentially, the storm component was critical to make sure we did not have an Aquaman problem. Because that is always the danger.
That is always the danger.
With an aquatic themed character option in D&D is you don't want to have a situation where the character feels like they have nothing to offer unless they're in or near a body of water.
Because then it's very easily, as a dungeon master, like you are either having to find pools of water or the dungeon master forgets, and then you don't get to be, the core of what you are trying to play.
Exactly. So to lean into that, having something you can do no matter where you are. We right away at level 3 in this subclass give you a feature called Wrath of the Sea. And just as the Circle of the Land has ways to use their wild shape that are other than transforming into an animal, and we'll see this theme repeated yet again when we get to Circle of the Stars, the Circle of the Sea Druid can expend a use of wild shape as a bonus action to manifest this sort of swirling, stormy ocean spray around themselves that relies on, like the Paladin's aura does on the new emanation area of effect. While this is blasting around you, you can, once per turn, cause it to sort of storm up and force a target to make a Constitution saving throw. And if they fail, they're going to take some cold damage from this very chilly ocean spray, and you can also potentially hurl them away from you. So very dynamic. It's essentially a way for you to bring the ocean with you.
Yes.
This is also a way that we are avoiding the Aquaman problem. Yeah. bring it with you, my friend.
And it's a great spell list too. We've got Fog Cloud, Gust of Wind, Ray of Frost, Shatter, Thunderwave, Lightning Bolt.
Yes.
Water Breathing, Control Water, Ice Storm, Conjure Elemental, Hold Monster. Like, these are all fantastic spells to have.
Yes. Yeah. This was the Circle of the Sea Druid is going to be extremely formidable.
Yeah.
And you see that at level 6, where then your Wrath of the Sea emanation gets even bigger. So you will have even more target options as your little mini ocean blasts people around you.
It increases by 10 feet.
Yes.
Which is quite a lot.
Yeah.
And then you also gain a swim speed equal to your speed. You are layering on more to your base abilities here.
And then that theme continues at level 10 with Stormborn, while your Wrath of the Sea is active, then you also gain a fly speed equal to your speed, and you have resistance to cold, lightning, and thunder damage. So you're just going to turn into this walking, swimming, and flying storm with swirling ocean waters around you. And then at level 14, with the feature Oceanic Gift, you now have the option to manifest that moving oceanic storm around somebody else.
My wife and I are very obsessed with The Fog. John Carpenter's The Fog. We're like, ooh, we can make a really creepy druid out of this one, where it's this fog constantly swirling around you.
Well, welcome to Circle of the Sea.
Yeah. The New Player's Handbook is available for pre-order right now on D&D Beyond. You can find that link in the video description. And you can also find the new Core Rulebooks bundle for pre-order, both physical and digital.
And when you pre-order the 2024 Core Rulebooks digital and physical bundle, you also receive an exclusive Gold Dragon digital mini, the Dragons of D&D digital art book, 15 digital dice sets, 34 frames, and 15 backdrops.
Thank you so much for watching. We have a ton of video content coming out about the New Player's Handbook and all the new Core Rulebooks, the new Monster Manual, the new Dungeon Master's Guide. So be sure to check out all of that content. And thank you for watching.